welcome. My name's Vicki Haspels. I'm the Conscious Mystic, and this is the weekly forecast for week commencing 20th of May through to the 26th of May 2024. Each week I like to bring through the wisdom of the tarot using my deck, the Mythic Tarot, and I'll bring guidance and messages from Spirit as we look at each day of the week, as well as an influence card and a soul purpose card, which gives us the bigger picture for the week. Let's begin. So this is the influence card for the week. This card influences all of the other cards that I choose for the week and for each day. And this will tell us what the basis of the week is about and the thread through which the energy flows. So one card for that. So it's popped up quite a few times. Five of Swords. Five of Swords represents oppression. Now, there's been a lot of oppression turned up. This card has turned up at least 3 out of the last 4 weeks. We are still dealing with that oppresses us or that we oppress. Where in our lives are we giving into us a perceived oppression, an actual oppression, or where in our lives are we oppressing others or pressuring others to do our way or to control our way? So the influence of the week is a thread to see whether we are succumbing to oppression, whether it is time to move away from that oppression, or whether we ourselves are the oppressor, and how we ourselves can possibly be making lives difficult, not for only ourselves but those around us and situations around us. Anyway, that one's back in the deck. Monday, May the 20th. Let's choose a card. Three of Wands. Three of Wands. So Monday is all about feeling like, I'm getting that sense of, what's that word, imposter syndrome. So we may be going along really well, but that imposter syndrome feeling is around. It's that sense where we might get, feels like that we're going to get caught out, or that somebody's going to realize that we're really not as good as we think we are. So where is it in your life that you are doubting that your skills or what you can do, or even the person that you are? Here you can see being represented a little bit of an offering to say, I like you, or we like you, you are good enough. And 3 is like a bit of doubt. They're saying, okay, well, yes, thank you, but there's just an underlying fear that either we're going to get caught out, or that they don't actually quite have us. Anyway, that one's back on the deck. Tuesday, May 21st. Let's choose a card. Here we have, Five of Wands, back again. So all those little things that we feel like are going wrong, that we have to keep chasing our tails all the time, and where life seems a little bit harder than it actually is. So we are, I get a sense that we're not so much making life hard for ourselves, but we are making a bigger deal out of something that we have to continually fix or repair. So we can all of a sudden see all those things that need fixing, or that need chasing up, or that need following up, or to get somebody else to fix that. It's all in our front of mind. So again, there is a sense that there is something looming, watching us, ready to pounce at any time to say, hey, you're not doing that. Remember, the Five of Wands, the Five of Swords is in play. It's this sense, or this looming sense, that we are being watched, or that something is all of a sudden going to drop in on us and say, you got that wrong, what's going on here? No, we're going to pop that one back on the deck. Okie dokie. Wednesday, May 22nd. Let's choose a card. And I have actually pulled out the Hermit card. Now he's popped up again. I'm sensing a theme here, that we are still following up or finishing up some of the energy of the last couple of weeks, or at least last week anyway. The Hermit still has the same message. And in this instance, especially the cards that have come before, it's time to take a breath. It's time to say that, just to sort of sit in our own little bubble and just make a good look, have a good look around, and just in a reality check. That's the word I'm looking for. It's a reality check. What is it that we feel is looming over us? With the wisdom of the Hermit is coming through to say everything is okay. This sense that something is going to come and expose us, or point something out that we've missed, that's on the way out. So it's a time to check in to say, is this really what's happening? The wisdom of the Hermit helps us recognize that by giving us a buffer or a little bubble to sit in, so that we can have a bit of distance between us and our external circumstances, and to recognize what's us, what's not us, how we can and how we're going to move forward. It's just sort of getting rid of that sense, or that looming sense of dread that's come with the first three cards, especially the influence card of the Five of Swords. That one's back in the deck. Thursday, May 23rd, let's choose a card. Here. This guy's turning up again. I promise you I've got more than just 5 or 6 cards. I have 78. So again, this same energy is still playing itself out, just in a little bit of a different order. So from that Hermit card, we now have that sense of recognition. We've overcome the Five of Swords. We can sit back and say, actually, I'm actually quite good. We've done the check-in. If you've done your Hermit check-in, you can see where your skills lie and actually where you are good at something. There is nothing that can come in behind you or sideswipe you to say that you're not okay. That imposter syndrome is out the door. If you can tune into your Six of Wands energy and look at all the achievements and accomplishments that you've already had. The first 2 cards of the week are just a little tiny bit of a confidence shake up. Don't worry, you are fine. That these last 2 cards are confirming that everything's okay. It does not disqualify the first 2 cards, and even the influence card. It does put us on guard that there is something looming, but it doesn't have anything to do with our skills, our personality, or our place in the world. It will be something external to those things. This one is now back in the deck. Okay, let's keep going. It's Friday, the 24th of May. Let's choose a card. Oh, popped up again. There we go. Five of Swords. That's why I popped them back in the deck, because you never know. So Five of Swords has popped back in again. I want to tune into this card because the other cards have sort of wrapped something up. Okay, so what's going to happen is that where there is I want to say, look, the word I keep getting is weakness. So where there is a weakness in the flow of your life, it will be exposed. It will be exposed, and I feel like that you get to be a champion for somebody rather than the oppressed. So there would, whatever is being exposed, whether it's bullying, whether it is unfair practices, or something that is in your world. It doesn't have to do with work. It can be at home. It can be around your friends. It could be in your love life. It's exposed. And the reflection of the Hermit, and the giving yourself the grace of your accomplishments, allows you to recognize what's actually, and why we've had that looming feeling around. So the truth of where the oppression is exposed, and then we can deal with it in a much more rational and mature manner, mature way. We're going to see what's coming up with that. I'm not sure what's coming up next, because it's all brand new, but at least we know that we can recognize it and point out, okay, there it is. Anyway, that one's back in the deck. Saturday, May 25th. Let's choose a card. Giving them a good shuffle. Okay, here we are. Page of Wands. Page of Wands. Oh, I just dropped it on the ground. Now the uncertainty that comes with a page plays in our favour here. I feel like that, especially after the 5 has popped up and I said, oh, okay, that's where the oppression lies. That's where the uncertainty has been hitting us. Then the page pops in to not so, I guess, ruffle feathers, but more so shake things up a little bit. I feel like there is a where the exposure has happened. Oh no, oh no, oh no! I've been caught out. The perpetrator of the oppression realizes that they've been caught out, and so the Page of Wands allows the activity around the circumstances to clear. I'm getting this picture in my head. All of a sudden, everything and everybody scrambles out of the way because they've all of a sudden been exposed. So they will be. You do not have to have a confrontation. You do not have to have a sit-down talk or anything. Everything gets gathered up and scrambled, and off they go. So it's like clearing out or decluttering that dust or that cloud that's been looming around. Anyway, I'm going to pick it up off the ground, but it's back on the deck. Sunday, May 26th. Let's choose a card. Let's give it a nice, strong shuffle, shall we? Okay. Oh, nice. 2 of Cups. We've done great this week. We have done really well. So 2 of Cups comes in. It's a nice gentle card, and after all of the sort of once the dust settles from the page and all that inconsistency or whoever it is that's been creating a little bit of issue or doubt around you, that allows the true support, the true people who love you to be unrevealed. They will come closer, and you'll feel them come closer. They may have been around us all the time, but because of the uncertainty of those first few cards, we would have tended to have withdrawn just a little bit because we weren't sure. We knew that something was happening. We didn't know what it was. And now that it's been exposed, we can then enjoy the company of those that love us, and we can feel confident that they are the ones that support us, and they are the ones who truly love us and see us and love us for who we are, acceptance for who we are, which in turn helps us accept us who we are as well. It's a nice way to end the week after that little bit of uncertainty. It's a nice way to clear the air. And having said that, it feels like the whole week is about just doing a bit of a tidy up around the energy. There might have been some hidden things around, and that's all been cleared up. That one's back on the deck. Here we are at the end of the week. Now that we've had all of those cards shown to us and what's going on, we're going to have a look at the Soul Purpose card. What is the big picture going on here? What is our experience, and what are we learning from this? 6 of Cups. 6 of Cups is very much a letting go card. An emotional, I suppose, I want to say retrieval. So we're bringing up some past experiences or past memories, and we are letting them go. We are not re-traumatizing ourselves, but we are at a point where it's, especially from the looking at the cards of the week, where we have been perhaps let down, or where we feel like we've been tricked, or maybe not lied to, but deceived in a particular way. The overall soul purpose, or the bigger picture, is to enable us to gently let them go. The 6 is a very gentle card of letting go of the past, of bringing up those, recognizing, okay, yeah, I need to let that one go, and not in a big rush. I always think of it as being one by one. The emotion or the experience that's ready to be let go, to be released, gently. Oh yes, I'm ready to let that go. So it's an acceptance. There's a little bit of melancholy or sadness around the 6, but it is a 6 being the second part of the cycle, an ending within the cycle that says an acceptance. Oh yes, you know what? Sometimes things aren't as great as I thought they were. Yes, I can see how they weren't great. I'm accepting that, and now because I appreciate and respect who I am, I'm just ready to let all that go. Be bygones, let bygones be bygones. But for myself, I'm doing it so that I am unencumbered moving forward. That one's back in the deck. So that is the weekly forecast for week of May the 20th through to May 26, 2024. Hope you have a great week. My name's Vicki Haspels. I'm the Conscious Mystic, and you can find me on all the socials. Much love from me to you. Mwah. Bye for now.